My initial upbringing, I grew up. My auntie always stayed. My auntie always stayed where I'm from. My whole, if not my whole life, as far as I can remember, and I can remember up to like 4, 5 years old. You know, so I'm 22 now, so she been there for a long time. My mom used to move around a lot, like we used to stay in. I went to like 6 grammar schools, you know. But my auntie always stayed in one place, and she had kids, so I was the only kid on my mama's side. So the way they thought about it was like, all right, since my auntie got the kids, I might as well stay at her crib and go to school with the kids, because it don't make no sense. My mama would drop me off to school day by day when I can walk to school with my auntie kids. So that's initially how I grew up in Inglewood, you know. I always wanted to hang with my cousins. They was older than me, but I still always was around and stuff like that. Then as I got older, I started making my own friends around there. Being from Chicago and having a life that I'm in or had, a lot of people is gonna always say that is no way to differentiate yourself. I don't know if I said that right, but there's no way to, you know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that we rap about is, they say it's the same, or whatever the case may be, but that's because a lot of us got the same stories. Like, growing up in Chicago, you don't got to be from O Block or OE or wherever to have that same story that they had, you know? So when people say they kind of rap the same, you can't blame somebody for rapping what they know, you know? Because it'll be a lot of rap about what you don't know. I can't grow up rapping about caviar and PJs and Rolls Royces. I never, you know what I'm saying? Now I have, you know, but when I first started rapping, I can only talk about what I seen. But I feel like the difference from me is I don't do a lot of drill type rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let that be the past. You feel me? We gotta be able to go upward from that. That was a great point for Chicago. You get a lot of people got deals off that. Keith, Dirt, Reese, all. You know what I'm saying? But you can be like, I bet. Instead of taking that angle, I can still rap about what I seen without having to rap about the drill. You get what I'm saying? So if you listen to my music, it's more like storytelling. Like, you listen to my music, you feel like you right on the side of me, seeing what's going on, you know? Then as you go up in your career and get to experience different stuff, then that's when you can change certain stuff. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. When I first started rapping, I was rapping about winning 2,000-3,000 off dice. Now I rap about 100,000, 200,000. You get what I'm saying? It's just, the more you go up, the more you feel me. To help my creative process in the studio, I don't smoke or drink. You feel me? I ain't smoked since really, really, really young. My first 2 times smoking, I was 2 and done. I was probably like 12, 13. Alcohol, I never liked the alcohol. I probably drunk it 3 times my whole life. It hurt here, it hurt everywhere. Alcohol ain't for me. But what I like to have in the studio, I like having friends around, you feel me? Like, people that knew me, you get what I'm saying? Because I like to have an extra ear when I'm making music. Also candy. I like having candy around. Candy, my people and them, some food. That's probably about it, for real. I've been working on a lot of stuff that's coming out. I just dropped my single I ain't dropped in a long time. It's called Real Before a Record Deal. I just dropped that not too long ago. I'm finna get ready and get in mixtape mode. Finna put a mixtape out here for everybody. I got some clothing stuff coming. I'm just trying to get everything, you feel me? I'm trying to put everything in motion, you know? But everything coming for sure. But for sure, summertime, I'm coming mixtape. Because I don't drop a lot of music. And I know a lot of people have been wanting a lot of music. So, yeah. My advice to somebody who trying to be in the music industry, probably be, is don't think anything is personal. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's business. A lot of us, especially when we come from nothing, we see a lot of people that come in our life and we think, they coming out live because they fuck with me, or that's my brother, or that's my homie. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, It's just like the police you gonna be whatever the police want you to, whatever they want you to be, and that's money. They see if you got talent, they see money. You get what I'm saying? They don't know you. Why would you think that they love you? You get what I'm saying? It's money. You know, saying I want you to, and I also want you to know that it's the same thing on your end. You feel me? You don't know these guys. You feel me? Y'all having business together, so don't take anything personal. Nothing is ever personal. You feel me? If you get in a situation and you feel like, if you get in a situation and you feel like, dang, they just screwed me over, or dang, I thought it was love, why would they do that? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's business, you know? So that's probably my number one give back to people that's trying to be an artist. Like, it's just business, you know? My goals in my career, see, I try to shy away from, like, what other people say the ghost is, like Biggie and Pac. And I wasn't alive when they was rapping, so I can never say that they my ghosts, you know? Even though when the internet came, you can look up songs from, you feel me? So I heard, like, the 10 Crack Command. You feel me? I heard a lot of songs back then, but I still can't say they're my ghosts. My ghost, I probably had to be Lil Wayne, because like I said, I was the first rapper that I got introduced to. Then even though Jay-Z still, like, wasn't my time, like I said, the Movie Man, shout out the Movie Mans, the bootleggers from back then. They used to always come through. I had the Jay-Z movie. Dang, what was the name of it? Streets is Watching, I think. Or was that the name of that movie? I'm not sure. But it had a couple of his old songs on there too. Jay-Z, Streets is Watching. I liked it that. So he was one of my ghosts from that, because that's who I got introduced when I was real young. 50 Cent. I always liked it. His story. I think his movie probably put me on him the most. Get Rich or Die Trying, especially when I found out some of that stuff was true. You feel me? I like people who live a true life, you know? So 50 was one. Being from Chicago, Keith going all, you get what I'm saying? You either got Keith or Herb. If I could put both of them together, I would. You feel me? Then fifth, it probably have to be Pluto, Future. I'd probably be fifth. I interacted with a couple of my goats. One being Future. I think a lot of people know that, but I learned a lot from him. I sit and watched him record. Herb too. I sat and watched him record. The way Herb record is he helped. The way he record is the way I record. Like, he don't have the microphone in the booth, and he like being next to the engineer. So cause I don't like, a lot of us don't like hearing ourselves. You feel me? So I record right next to the engineer. I got that from Herb. I didn't even know you could do that. I thought the microphone had to be in the booth. But then with Future, I learned a lot from, like, just sitting watching him and dodge a lot of stuff in the media and still be able to keep going, or the way he worked, and he able to knock out songs back to back to back to back and stuff like that. Then his work at the end and the way he able to maintain what he got and keep going. You get what I'm saying? Because Future, one of the people who've been in the game a long time. You feel me? And the average rap career don't last that long, you know? So that's something to learn from that itself. You feel me? They study his music and see how he was able to change with time. You get what I'm saying? He grew up in the mixtape era, you know? Like, and any album, you can't say he got a bad album. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, you just seeing that and watching that help you in your career. My wildest tour moment, it wasn't really like a tour, like, because I was with Pluto, I was with Future, so whenever you with them in Miami, it's like every day a tour. Like, he got to stop at like 5, 6, 7 clubs. They paying him to come through and stuff like that, you feel me? So one day, it was a night like that. We went to Boogie Trap. We went to a couple clubs one night, and it was just crazy because we had a sprinter. We had like 2, 3 sprinters, but for female, like, we was just watching the females getting this. They was leaving their friends. They was leaving their phones, all type of stuff to come chill with us. I feel like that was crazy. So that was probably, I can't tell you the rest of it, but, you know, like, the fact that they just came. They ain't know the destination. They ain't know how they was gonna get back to where they was coming from. They just came. They seen us. We left and they came. We had probably 2 empty sprinters when we pulled up. We had people damn near trying to ride on the side of the car. It's trying to get back with us. It was crazy. That was probably the wildest, you know. It's Fastmoney Ant. You locked in 24/7 HH.